Hello, beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning in, watching, and listening. This is going to be the mid-February 2024 reading for the zodiac sign of Capricorn. As always, my readings are very intuitive, so I'll provide you with any intuitive messages that I receive, as well as the meaning of the tarot cards. I do, however, recommend you check out your sun, moon, and rising just to get a full picture of everything that's going on for you this month. And if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. When you subscribe, that helps me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. Well, let's go ahead and get into it here, Capricorn. Column number 1, we're going to take a look at what's coming for the remainder of February. We're also going to do a money column, a love column, and in the fourth and final column, we're going to do a message from our future self or spirit guides, almost like advice for the month. We're also going to do 3 yes or no questions, a crystal of the month for you, and a healing note. But again, column number 1, starting there, this is big messages coming for the remainder of the month. We have the card Discernment, such a good card. If you look at this card, this person is surrounded by all of these flowers and this beautiful greenery. And Discernment's a good reminder of we are what we surround ourselves with. We are a product of our environment, so we want to very carefully choose our environment. So the people who we surround ourselves, the food that we eat, even like the office space or the desk that you work at every day. So making sure we surround ourselves because we are what we surround ourselves with. Let's go and take a look though and see what we're working with. See what messages I can give you. Okay, so first up we have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is a card with a bunch of different meanings. But the meaning that's jumping out here, there's like a feeling of apathy, a lack of fulfillment, a little bit of discontentment here. And we need to figure out what. Again, we're a product of our environment. We're heavily influenced by those things that we surround ourselves with. So Capricorn, what is happening here that's kind of bringing us down? What's causing us to feel this way? And what change to our environment can we make to bring it up? It does seem like there's maybe a person that we're having conflicts with. So next up we have the Five of Wands, which is like rivalry, obstacles, challenges. I always tell people it's small bumps in the road, so it's not huge things, but when you have a lot of little bumps in the road, it still adds up, right? So I do feel like there is like someone or something that's causing this kind of repeated conflict, that's causing us to feel that kind of discontentment, that apathy, that lack of fulfillment. So we need to take a look and assess what can we change in our environment. The next card we have is the Page of Cups. This is a card of like new love. So I do feel like this could be like, again, some sort of new change. Maybe this is ending that relationship in a new relationship, or perhaps this is like a new desk. Maybe things that are not right have to do with the way that your desk is set up. But this is also like being studious. So it's again studying to figure out what's driving these low feelings, what's driving these repeated conflicts, and then what changes can we make to our environment? What new thing can we bring in that's going to alleviate this? But yeah, let's see what clarifiers we have here. First up, we have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a card. This is about being bold. This is about being empowered. The nice thing is what I'm hearing here, Capricorn, is like you do have this in your power to make the change. You do have it in your control. Like it's something that you can take the lead on. It's something you can influence. It's something you can change. So again, we're kind of in this position of power to make this change, to get away from this apathy, lack of fulfillment, this kind of discontentment we may be feeling. The next card that we have is the Six of Wands. I like this. This is very reassuring here, Capricorn. This is saying yes. This is like victory, award, recognition, good news, success. So we can definitely be successful in making this adjustment, putting an end to these conflicts or this thing that's bringing us down. We are like victorious here. So very much so in our wheelhouse, very much so in our control. So changes that we can make. Interesting pairing here at the bottom is you have the Page of Cups. On top of that, we have the Page of Pentacles. I do feel like we've been like waiting for this to get better and it hasn't. So we can't like just keep waiting on it. Patience is not going to fix this. So again, we need to study what's going on and make the adjustment accordingly. With the Page of Pentacles, this can also be a card of like money news, but what I'm hearing or like seeing is like brighter future. So It may not be directly money, maybe it is for some of you, but it's like things are a lot brighter on the other side, and I'm not surprised to see that because again, we had that kind of like victorious success 6 of Wands card there. Alrighty, moving on to our next column. Now we're going to talk about anything related to money. So a quick money message for you. Take a moment to reflect on the relationship your parents had with money. What habits should you invite into your life? What would you do differently? So in this column, we're going to talk about anything related to money, job, career, finances, businesses you run, investments you have, really anything you associate with money here, Capricorn. First, we have the 2 of Swords. Anytime we have 2 of something on a card, this is an indicator of a decision that needs to be made. This can also be a card of compromise, which I'm kind of cheating looking down, but I definitely feel like we are waiting for something to, or feel like we're in this position of compromise. But it's almost like you're at the crossroads. Like, are we going to keep waiting for it, or are we going to like give up on it and go after something else? Like, we're tired of compromising. We're tired of waiting, I feel. The next card that we have is the 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles is a card of skill, quality, craftsmanship. I see it, I hear it. I feel like you've been putting your best foot forward. You've been putting your best work out there. I feel like maybe you've been waiting for like a promotion or an opportunity here, Capricorn. But it's like I said, we're like getting tired of waiting for it now at this point. We've been working hard on it. I just don't know that we've made the progress, that we've gotten what we would hope to see. Looking at our bottom card here, we have the 7 of Pentacles. I already kind of gave this one away. This is a card of patience, waiting, delayed success. It does typically indicate success, but it's just the wait on the success. So again, we're tired of compromising. We're tired of waiting. We've done everything we said we were going to do, but now it's like we're waiting for them to hold up their side of the deal. Let's see what happens here, though. All right. First up, we have the 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups is a card of victory, celebration. So I do feel like things may shift here for you. I think you could get what you want. Going back to the 7 of Pentacles, it's like, it's not no success, it's just delayed success. So I do think if you want to stick it out, it will come through. But I know you're kind of feeling tired of sticking it out. But I do feel like there's some celebration here. I do also think this is like a card of circle of support, so potentially you could leverage somebody you know around you, and they may able to help move things along as well. Like there is like a circle of support that can help advance this forward, it feels. The next card we have is the Lovers card. The Lovers card is again a card of partnership. I was just talking, I feel like there is like the potential for somebody to help move this along for you. Also though, taking a look at the Lovers card, we mentioned anytime we have 2 of something on a card here, Capricorn, it's a decision card, and I do feel like that holds true. I feel like the decision is still yours if we stay, if we wait, if we move forward, how we want to proceed there. And then at the bottom we have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is a card of being very resourceful. It's like a good use of your time, your energy, your money. So I do think that this could be promising, assuming that you can convince yourself to stick around a little bit longer, to stick with it. I do think it could work out pretty well for you, Capricorn. So it's coming through as a good use of your time, a good use of your resources to stick around. All right, next column, we have anything related to money. So quick money message for you. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So in this column, we're going to talk about anything related to love, family, friends, relationship, children, marriage, whatever you associate with love here, Capricorn. First, we have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is a card. This is really going to be trusting your gut, trusting your intuition here. I feel like there is a situation we're navigating through, but it's like deep down you know what the right answer is. So again, I feel like there's something that you're working through as a couple, but I feel like the answer is pretty obvious here. But again, in your heart and your gut, you know what you need to do. Fortunately, I feel like those 2 things align. You know, sometimes our heart and our gut don't always say the same thing to us, but it seems to be the case here. Heart, gut, intuition all seem to be speaking the same language. Sorry, the cat had to come touch everything, of course. The next card we have is the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is a card of worry, grief. This is like us processing through. This could be the issue. I feel like this is the situation. This is the thing that we're working through here, Capricorn. Again, I feel like we know what needs to be done. I feel like we know what we need to do here. At the bottom, we have the King of Cups. The King of Cups is very supportive, very empathetic, very tolerant. And I feel like those are the things that we need to bring to the table here. We need to provide that support, that empathy, that flexibility, that adaptability potentially. This doesn't feel like a deal breaker by any means, but again, there's definitely something we're working through. We know what needs to be done. This is the situation. And then this is like just reminding us to kind of have that softer approach. We need to ride the waves here. We need to be flexible. I don't know that this is like a fight, but it's more like something you're working through together, right? All right, so we have the Five of Pentacles coming up again. Not surprised to see that. The Five of Pentacles, again, this is the thing that we're working through. This is the worry. This is the issue that we're trying to navigate our way through. The next card that we have is the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is an interesting card. It's very nostalgic. It's very innocent though. So again, I don't feel like this is a fight. This isn't like you against them. This is trying together to work through something that's challenging. I feel like one of the best gifts you can give each other is that kind of support, that back and forth, being very empathetic again there, those kind of things we talked about with the King of Cups. At the bottom, we have the Four of Swords. This card has a lot of meanings: rest, retreat, renew, recover. I do feel like we can recover from this situation. I feel like this is repairable. So again, I really don't feel like it's like a you against them type thing. It's, again, something together you're trying to work through. And the potential is definitely there to recover the situation and make it through. All right. Sorry, the cat is very dramatic and needs a lot of love right now, apparently. All right, fourth and final column now, a message from our future self or spirit guides. We have the summary affirmation card of center. So I like this. This is balance. This is harmony. This is being centered. You know, this is being on top of the relationships, being on top of your to-dos, being connected to the earth, being connected to time, really just being balanced and centered, and all of those things are important. It's a really hard place to be because there's just so much happening in life all the time, right? But let's take a look, see what messages I can give you. Again, this is message from our future self or spirit guides. So almost like advice for the remainder of the month. The first card we have is the Magician card. The Magician card is a card of inspired action. This is turning visions into reality. One thing I love about the Magician card, though, anything is possible with the Magician card. And surely anything is possible when we're so centered and balanced the way that you are right now, Capricorn. The next card that we have is the Chariot. The Chariot was once described to me as the vroom vroom card. It means there's action, there's change. It's about being on a journey. So I do feel like we're on this journey. We're trying to accomplish something that you want. And keep in mind, anything is possible here. At the bottom, we have the King of Pentacles. This is very solid, practical, wise. I feel like this is a good idea. This is a good journey. This is also a good investment of time and resources. So the King of Pentacles is a good investment card. So I really like the pairing of all of these cards here together. Let's see what clarifiers I can give you. But I guess the biggest advice here is just keep that mindset that anything is possible here, Capricorn. Looking at our clarifiers, first up we have the Ten of Swords. You can see this card's a little dark and gloomy. The sky is dark. The person's laying down low. They have swords stuck in them. This is a card, again, of just feeling like we're in a low spot. But we can't let that hinder our ability to accomplish things. We can't let that take away from the fact that anything is possible. So really keep that top of mind. The next card that we have is the Page of Swords. We're finding out some sort of truth. We're finding out some sort of information, which is good. I feel like when you need to know that things are going to be okay or that you're making progress on this journey, you're going to get those signals, which is nice to see. So as things happen, as things come up, you'll get the information that you need. At the bottom, we have the Five of Swords. I don't know that I would go on this partnership with somebody else here, Capricorn. I just don't know that somebody is going to have the same vision as you. So whatever this is that you're working on, I do feel like it's something that needs to be done solo. I feel like there could be conflicts here. I feel like they could have alternative motives too with the Page of Swords. So just be kind of cautious of some of the sword energy here. Maybe this is the person kind of putting you in a low spot too. So again, I would really focus on this being a solo journey. You're really centered, but it's like we don't want somebody else's energy influencing that. All right, now let's take a look at our Gypsy Witch fortune telling deck. I'm going to give you the opportunity to ask 3 yes or no questions. If you don't have 3 questions in mind, you can pause the video here and think of them. But question number 1, we have the 2 of clubs, the number 46 card. That's going to be a no. Question number 3, we have the 3 of clubs, the number 13 card. This is also going to be a no. And question number 3, we have the 5 of diamonds, the number 28 card. That's going to be a yes. So no, no, yes there for you, Capricorn. We're also going to take a look at our healing stones, which is a crystal we pulled earlier this month, a crystal to keep with you through the month of February. Your crystal this month is ruby, which is good for joy of living, lust. It's very spontaneous, gives you lots of momentum and passion. And last but not least, we're going to pull a card from our healing notes deck. Capricorn, your healing note says, people don't always need advice. Sometimes all they really need is a hand to hold, an ear to listen, and a heart to understand them. Thank you so much for tuning in, watching, and listening. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how this video resonates with you. Again, subscriptions help me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. Also, if you haven't done so, or also if you feel inclined, I did include my Venmo in the comments box if you'd like to make a donation. But thank you so much, Capricorn, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your February.